So in order to win, we need to know more about our legislators. Leni Gonzales, she prepared an excellent presentation.
This is the congressional map of Virginia. You all have it in there. And then it has the information of each and one of the members of the delegation with their office, address of office in Congress and Capitol Hill, as well as all their addresses in their districts. How many of you know who your the senators? We have two senators, Mark Warner, our senior senator now, former governor, you all know, who has said, we had a meeting with his chief of staff, he is very much for immigration reform, he will fight for it, he thinks it's right. Years ago, he coined the phrase, the new face of Virginia. Immigrants are the new face of Virginia. First senator, I think in the history of the Senate, that during the State of the Union address, he invited Ambar Pinto, who's a dreamer, to join him as his guest to be. So that's great. Thank you, Ambar. Our junior senator, former governor, we would like him a lot. I think everybody knows him. Tim Kaine, we had a very good conversation with him. He definitely is for it. He wants to be part of the ones who craft the bill, and he had offered, he asked us to make this commitment, express this commitment to you. If there are things that we don't like on the bill, when there's a bill, he will bring the Virginia perspective to this discussion. He's ready to fight for all of us. He thinks it's the right thing to do. I want to recognize Joe Montano from the office, Joe Montano from the office of Senator Kaine. And we're expecting one of the staffers from Senator Warner, Marvin Figueroa, who will be hopefully coming soon. Also, they have indications from their bosses to be here. They are very happy that this is happening today. But how many, before I go to the next slide, how many of you know who your delegate, your representative in Congress is? Please raise your hand. Great, this is a very well-informed group. So now we have to share all this information with everybody else around. Who's your representative? And I'll go real quick. Joe already told us a lot about them, so I'm not going to repeat it. But let me tell you, this is the first time that I saw some of these guys. I have no idea who they were. All male in the delegation, no women. One minority in this delegation. So Rob Whitman, like I mentioned, that's his district, big district, so remember him. Scott Rigel from the district, one of the national targets. See, his district is very big. And so just remember them. So you have an idea. It's better sometimes to put a face with a name. And you have all the faces in here also. You don't have to have it. There are the same faces in here with the addresses. Okay, very important, Bobby Scott. Yeah. Bobby Scott, District 3, you have the photo. We definitely think that, we know he's a good friend of Congressman Moran, and they're very good friends, so we know Congressman Moran is sort of advising him properly and everything. We think he definitely is with us.
He's also a member of the Asian Pacific Caucus, too. He's Filipino. So
oh, okay, thank you. We didn't, that we didn't know, so thank you. So that's, and also his district is long. This is the new districts. They have changed a lot if you compare to 10 years ago, how they had changed. Somebody will say they were gerrymandering a lot of these districts to make them safe for many of them. District 4, Forbes, it's from North Carolina all the way to Richmond, a little bit of the Powhatan in Richmond. So just remember the face of one. Hurt. We heard a lot from Hurt with Joe. This is Hurt. His district is also huge. North Carolina, all the way to above Charlottesville. So this is very important. This is the the representative, the infamous representative Goodluck, District 6. Look at the district. You have friends in there. You have to ask them to work with him. We have to work with him. The bill, whatever is going to happen at the House side, is going to go through the Judiciary Committee. He is the chairman, very important person. what, like Joe said, we have to be polite, but in a church, not exactly very friendly towards immigrants. So we have to work. They cannot be free of pressure from all of us. It's very, very, very important. Eric Cantor, everybody is talking about him. He has changed 360 degrees from nothing to say, yes, I'm now for the DREAM Act and everything, like Walter said. And I think at some point, some of them have to be very gently reminded that if they don't work with us, the immigrant community, I don't know how they're going to be elected in the next elections, really, if they keep this in the immigrants like they've done. So District 7, large district also. Our Congressman Jim Moran, don't need to say it anymore. Walter said he's with us, has always been with us. At District 9, the farthest district probably, somebody has said, but there's no Latinos in there. There is Latinos in there. I've been there, and that was 4 years ago that I was there, and there were Latinos. I can imagine now how many more Latinos. It's this. As you see, this district is the corner of Kentucky and Tennessee, literally the corner of Kentucky and Tennessee. We also have to work with him as much as we can. We probably, somebody here in this room has a friend, a Latino friend who lives in that district. One of the national